I'm Summer Morris, CPA, ex-corporate accounting girl and health coach turned CEO of a multi-six-figure business while helping others build financial security, healthier habits, and a better quality of life. It wasn't that long ago I lacked the confidence, the right plan, and time to focus on growing my small but mighty business, while also having time for healthy activities I wanted to pursue away from my desk. Fast forward past many failures and lessons learned, and you'll see the healthier business and lifestyle I have today. One that changes lives while giving me more freedom than I ever thought possible. I created the Fit to Endure podcast to share simple, actionable, step-by-step strategies to help you do the same. So if you're looking to feel better, live a healthier life without blowing your budget, start a side hustle, or train for your next race, this show will help you make an impact and achieve your goals without creating the overwhelm and burnout that makes you want to quit. You ready? Let's get started. Hey friends, welcome to episode 14. I'm so excited to chat with you about today's topic. Okay, picture this. I'm in the gift shop of a local brew pub. After a warm greeting, the cashier rings up my item. Then she looks up from the cash register, sees the man behind me, and with a look of great confusion on her face, asks me, "Are you two together?" "Yes," I nod. "Oh, I don't normally see that together." What was she referring to? My boyfriend is standing to my left in his orange and black Giants baseball t-shirt, and I in my Dodger blue. Her thoughts may have been that since we are fans of two rival teams, where the hostility between the Giants and Dodgers runs deeper than mere competitiveness, we certainly couldn't be together. We are way too different, right? And beyond baseball teams, we have other visible differences according to our standard society. I have a white-collar job. He has a blue-collar one. I've been divorced twice, where he's never been married. He enjoys eating meat, and I return to being plant-based and not eating meat. But somehow Match.com, the dating website, thought we would be a good fit. After over 2 years with this amazing person, maybe Match.com knows something about finding compatible partners that we don't. Or instead, it sees what we mindlessly overlook. How often do we live our lives according to what others expect of us, rather than following our own desires and passions? Society, family, and friends can often influence our decisions. I mean, I can only imagine what people close to him might have said when he told them I've been divorced twice, not knowing the circumstances for why. Or the unsolicited advice I'd get from those close to me who were equally confused about how this guy and I could relate to one another. These outside influencers can lead us to prioritize external expectations over our own internal calling or intuition. That's why today, I challenge you to break free from this cycle and be the person you truly want to be, not the person others expect you to become. I also create a free bonus handout for this episode. That way you can skip the notes. It'll all be in there for you. You can find it at summermorris.com/13. That's summermorris.com/ and then number 13. It's time to start choosing partners based on our preferences, not to impress our family or conform to societal norms. Dating someone who genuinely interests you and connects with you on a deeper level and aligns with most of your values and beliefs. Now notice, I didn't say aligns with all your values and beliefs. There's a reason, I'll explain it later. But aligns with most of your values and beliefs can be the key to building a truly fulfilling relationship. Because happiness in relationships comes from authenticity and genuine connection, not just meeting external expectations. And the same principles here apply to our careers, hobbies, and passions. Pursuing a career path or engaging in hobbies that truly ignite your passions and bring you joy is vital for your overall well-being. It's important to follow your heart and not simply do what others expect of you. I know, I hear this a ton myself. The whole, why do you bother teaching yoga or doing the health coaching thing when you can make so much more money and have more free time if you just focus on the accounting business? Well, even though I enjoy serving my accounting clients and I'm so grateful to have them in my life, the other stuff is what really gets me jumping out of bed and energized to start the day. By embracing your true self and being unapologetically you and staying aligned with your passions, that's the stuff that can help lead you to a more fulfilling and rewarding life. So, How can you start living authentically? Well, it begins with self-awareness and self-acceptance. Just take some time to reflect on your values, desires, and aspirations. And with life being as busy as it can feel at times, what helps me is turning off my phone or putting it on the do not disturb setting, and then setting the timer on it for 10 or 30 or 60 minutes to journal some of this stuff out. It really helps. Give it a try. Try to embrace your uniqueness and understand that it's okay to be different. Wave your freak flag, have some fun with it. Enjoy that opportunity to show your difference from the expectations placed on you. For added support, I invite you to check out episode number 3, titled 7 Tips to Achieve Your Goals for Good. It mentions surrounding yourself with people who support and uplift you in your journey toward authenticity. And episode number 5, titled Setting Healthy Boundaries. Setting healthy boundaries. It's one of those things that we all try to do, but it can become so hard in the moment when we're trying to please others or avoid that resistance, not wanting to ruffle feathers. Give it a try. Give it a listen. Episode number 5, Setting Healthy Boundaries. Now remember, authenticity is the key to feeling more satisfied in your life. Be yourself, follow your heart, and live a life that truly resonates with who you are. And if that sounds like a lot of change from where you are now, just allow little increments at a time. It's okay, just baby steps. But no, this can mean that some people in your life will resist your change and transformation, especially since your changes were not their idea or may cause others to reflect on their own decisions in their life. Now let's switch gears to talk about being happy enough, because after all, this podcast episode's titled, Are You Happy Enough? Let's talk about it after this brief commercial break. When dieting, stress, and feelings of being tired become unmanageable, try evidence-based tools to tackle weight loss, feelings of overwhelm, and fatigue in a healthier way with the Health and Weight Reset. This ebook includes a simple done-for-you eating, sleep, and stress management plan that works around your busy schedule, plus evidence-based tools, support, and accountability. You'll also get access to our membership portal for daily videos, bonus handouts, customized shopping lists, and the Ask Summer button for personalized feedback and more. Now, this program is not about counting calories or portion control. It's not about buying special potions or packaged foods. And if you're thinking, what do I get to eat? Don't worry, I got your back. You're going to find a delicious plant-powered menu in this program. And so often we know what we should be doing or should be eating, but we're not. Why? Maybe because we woke up again tired, or we were offered our favorite treats from those we love and we're not hungry and we don't want to hurt their feelings, or we find ourselves eating when we're stressed, lonely, or bored. Let's get rid of that. This reset is about learning how to sleep better, how to have more energy, and how to discover what's causing your bloating, fatigue, and inflammation, so that you can overcome it and continue feeling better long after this program has ended. Learn what works for your unique body and finally reclaim your energy at summermorris.com/reset. That's summermorris.com/RESET. Welcome back. When it comes to happiness, we often catch ourselves chasing after it, believing it lies in achieving certain milestones or having specific things like a smaller waist, a bigger bank account, or even more green lights on the way home from work. But what if I told you that being happy enough is actually a superpower? What? That's right. That being happy enough is actually a superpower. Now, it's easy to get caught up in thinking that we need to tick off all the boxes before we can be happy. I mean, going back to the match thing, what if it was like, okay, there's this person and according to Match, they're a great fit, but he's not a Dodger fan. He's not a white collar worker like me. He's not eating the plants for lunch instead of the roasted chicken. This will never work out. What if I had thought that? How much of those fun learning experiences would I have missed out on in the past 2 years if I had passed that by? But what if we could find contentment and joy in the present moment, in our current relationships, whether at home, work, or school, or with an opposing fan of our favorite sports team? What if we can be content without waiting for that next big thing to come along. What if being happy enough today could be the key to unlocking a whole new level of happiness and fulfillment in our lives? To help reflect on this, consider these 3 questions. 1, what complaints do you not have now? I know it can be so easy to default to the complaints you do have now with a particular person in your life, whether it's your partner, child, or coworker, that somehow we've forgotten the issues, the stresses, and anxieties we had to deal with before this experience we're in now. But really, reframe it. What complaints do you not have now? I mean, to get personal, I can reflect on how I'm no longer in a relationship with someone who's an active alcoholic or who would host ultra loud late night parties in the middle of the week that would leave me waking up for work feeling tired, depleted, and powerless. That I'm no longer working at a corporate job and worrying about the next round of layoffs or things that don't support my healthier lifestyle, like stuffing myself in a suit and heels so I can sit in a cubicle where I'll see no customers in this lovely suit for the next 10 or 11 hours, instead of being able to sit here in more casual attire so I can go for walks on my lunch breaks. And speaking of lunch breaks, that those rules had where I was stuck eating at prescribed times on the clock for lunches and breaks, and not when my body was truly hungry or asking for food. I invite you to take a moment to think about the things that used to bother you or bring you down, but no longer do. Acknowledging these changes can help you appreciate how far you've come in your journey toward happiness. 2, what needs do your partner, friend, or child have that you need to work on? That's right, you. Because sometimes we get so caught up in our own desires and needs that we forget to pay attention to the needs of those around us. So take some time to reflect on how you can support and uplift the people you care about most. 3, what do you need more of in your life to feel happier, more excited, or alive that you've done a pretty poor job of communicating? It's important to recognize and communicate our desires and aspirations. Sometimes we end up holding ourselves back from expressing what truly lights us up, but doing so can lead to deeper sense of fulfillment and happiness. So there you have it. Thank you for tuning in to the Are You Happy Enough episode of the Fit to Endure podcast. I hope this episode has inspired you to live more on your terms rather than simply defaulting to what others around you are expecting of you, especially when pleasing others feels so much easier in the moment. And remember, being happy enough is not about settling for less than you deserve. It's about living more mindfully and with greater intention. By cultivating the superpower of being happy enough in the present moment, we can elevate our well-being and savor the richness of life. To recap those 3 questions I mentioned earlier, 1, what complaints do you not have now? 2, what needs do your partner, friend, or child have that you need to work on? And 3, what do you need more of in your life to feel happier, more excited, or more alive that you've done a poor job of communicating? Now, we dive into these topics and many more in my Health and Weight Reset program. It's an ebook plus online self-guided coaching program with a simple done-for-you eating, movement, and stress management plan, evidence-based tools, support, and accountability. You can learn more about it at summermorris.com/reset. That's summermorris.com/RESET. And if you'd like to work with me privately on setting healthier boundaries or feeling happy enough, you can schedule a phone consultation at summermorris.com. And be sure to click subscribe to the podcast so next week's episode can be effortlessly delivered to the app you use for podcasts. Bye-bye for now. Namaste and go Dodger Blue.